Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you all. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank Him. Welcome everyone. And I give my best thanks for all the African American clubs and for Unity Church for having me today. And really it's my great honor and pleasure to join the time and spend the time with each and every one. And with the remarkers that I wanted to shed the light on that special day for each and every one for the celebration of Mr. and King Martin Luther King. And the man that he is the icon for freedom and for solidarity. And as Imam for the Islamic Center of Newport Richey here, I can find myself representing the minorities, especially here in the United States. And I wanted to share some of my thoughts related to that issue, because when we talk about Martin Luther King, we have a special man. The man who had a great zeal to change the world. The man who had the heart full of passion and love. When we talk about that man, let me tell you one of the secrets. When I came to the United States, I didn't know that man before. And when I started to follow his speeches, like I Have a Dream, the last Sunday sermon, and all the quotes that he had, I realized how beautiful and good that man was. And the reality is, the truth is, that we are nowadays, we are in a real need for Martin Luther King to be resurrected again. His personality, his wisdom was beyond the years of his time. He had the vision that he understood that our diversity is the source of our power. And here in the United States, whether where we came from, still we are humans. And what made America is great is that diversity. And America will still great and will still defending others as long as we had this harmony and solidarity. What we believe in and what we know, that there is no difference between the human being, the human as based on race, religion, color, faith, ethnicity, no difference at all. And it is part of our doctrine, our creed, that we are one and we deserve all the rights. But let me tell you here that America deserves those people like Martin Luther King, those people who can raise their voice, who can stand for truth. And they say, no more hatred, no more segregation, no more discrimination. And if you are living as a minority in a society and have the bad reputation and easily can be labeled as a terrorist, then you will realize how much the suffer and the struggle that we live each and every day. Today I came to you with heart full of love, full of passion, full of mercy, as I'm worshiping a God who introduced himself as the most gracious and the most merciful. As the word of mercy was mentioned in my book over 500 times. As a religion that respects each and every one. When Allah, means God, had said in the Quran, say to everyone good and be kind to everyone, as my Prophet instructed me to say good to everyone and to be nice with everyone. We were labeled for many of the years, not because of things that I did, my wife did, my 3 children did, but because others who took that religion out of context tried to gain political gains. And we started to suffer because of that. And me, I still campaigning against those because they are not representing me. They are not representing my majority and those who are believing in Islam as the religion of peace and mercy, as I believe in Moses, in Jesus, in Mary, Abraham, Joseph, Jacob, Isaac, Adam, Noah. I believe that all of them, the prophets and the messengers of God. That is why my message to everyone, do not hear about us, but hear from us. That is the case. Martin Luther King sacrificed his life, and he paid a very expensive price for what? For this moment that we are celebrating. That man paid his life as a price to tell everyone that you are a human being, should be respected, regardless of your faith, of your skin color, regardless of your race. You're still a human being. You need to have the rights to live, to raise your voice. America needs hundreds of Martin Luther King. America, if we wanted to lead the world again, as we used to believe in harmony, in unity, in solidarity, in love, we cannot lead while we are divided. The nation needs to be united based on love and mercy. My message as a Muslim, as a leader, as a husband, as a father, I can tell you that we still have that cancer in the American's body. I can feel it every day. I can tell you every day, especially if you are labeled, I still can feel that cancer somewhere in the hearts, in the minds, in the bodies. When we go shopping, for example, we see that and we hear people are mocking us. Go back to your country, or label me as my dress. I can see some of my community members, they were forced to hide their identity, otherwise they will have no place for job. I can see that some of my sisters in the community, they took off their head scarf, otherwise they will be labeled and they will not be allowed to join any job. I can see my daughter, when she joined the school, that they mocked her. Are you bald because you have head scarf? I have a dream too. Yes. Not only Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream. I have a dream that I wanted to find my son after 20 years from now, not to be labeled because his name is Muhammad. I have a dream. So I have to let everyone understand that we are not callers of hatred. The hearts of the believers has no place for hatred. I have a dream because I wanted to see the world better place to live in. My brothers and sisters, You know what? My speech is call for action. And I respect and thank everyone that spoke before me and for the protocol that our sister, our doctor had shared with us. But when it comes to what we will decide today, first is to have the intention. Do you have the intention? Because intention makes or breaks. Do you have the intention to follow the footsteps of Martin Luther King? Can anyone here rise and raise his hand to say, today I decide to change, not to keep silent, to say the truth, to say no more hatred? Are you ready today to raise the slogan that no more discrimination, no more racism? That's our message. I left my country. I left my parents. I left my brothers and sisters. And I came here with the message that I believe that it's the message of love and mercy. I have over 700 lectures on YouTube. Not a single word that you can find telling or segregating people based on race or color or religion. Brothers and sisters, really, we need to stand up. We need to declare to everyone that Martin Luther King did not die in vain. That man did not waste his time and his life because of nothing. Not only him, Malcolm X, Gandhi. Think about Ahmed Aly today. Think about those people. Think about Nelson Mandela. Think about those people who spent their life. And I appreciate and thank my brother about the statement and the celebration of the birth of the trees. And I'm quoting from the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he said, if the day of judgment will take place and you still have the seeds of the tree, put it in the ground. That is what we believe in. We believe in Mary, as she is the most pure and chaste woman on earth. And we have a special chapter named after her. 35 times Jesus, peace be upon him, was mentioned in our book. 135 times Moses was mentioned in our book. We believe in Abraham, in all of the prophets and the messengers of God, that they came with the message of love and mercy and passion. Really, we need to rise and stand again. So if you decided to take the first initiative step with the intention, I want you to share the time and stand up. If you can have the intention to follow the footsteps of Martin Luther King. Do you have the intention? Are you ready today? Thank you so much.